Big Friday. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm sore. We're getting there super early because I need to stretch a lot. I'm very tight. I didn't time my workout very well, so I ended up, only getting about 2 hours of rest. So it's gonna be tricky because we gotta definitely. This is not gonna work. We're gonna go here with it. I don't know. Every time I go up here, it gets too much noise. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll switch it. Usually I'm on the other side, but oh man. Pulling out of my apartment complex is horrible. Especially too, because I got to get onto the highway, and it's like boom, boom. A left and immediately a right. And if there's a bunch of cars lined up, I'm like, I don't know. It's not important right now. It's important. It's how we feel. I feel tired, sore. Definitely my chest is cooked. But, took some ibuprofen. We're gonna get there early. We're gonna stretch for probably about an hour today. But I think, we'll be fine. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna smash this today. But yeah, no, the stretching for an hour is a must, especially the way I feel right now. Yeah. So we got snatches. I'm gonna work up to a single, good single. Same thing with clean and jerk, good single. The way I'm feeling right now, I'm thinking, maybe 65, 70% for both. Not a super high percentage. We will see by the time I'm, all stretched out and ready. I might feel a little bit better. I might feel worse. If I feel worse, we'll go less. So it's just all dependent on how I feel after I'm done. I'm done doing my mobility and my stretching and rolling out and, getting nice and loose. See how I feel about the music too. That's a big one. Not really. I've always been, I've kind of figured out that I'm like too reliant on music sometimes. So I've been trying to care less about what's playing and more about what's in front of me. I think a lot of people fall into that, I need to listen to this. This isn't pumping me up enough. I have to listen to something else. You know what I mean? A lot of times in my bodybuilding videos, the headphones I'm wearing, they're not connected to anything. They're just there for show. But so we'll probably, dude, I want to just listen to Christmas music. I'm at the point where it's I don't want to play music that I need to live to. I want to play music that is just kind of cool. You just kind of enjoy something you want to listen to in the moment. But there's other people in the gym, and other people don't have that same mindset. So, and that's totally fine. It's not a big deal. But I think for me, I've learned to care less about the music that is playing in my ears. And honestly, what I've done the last couple meets, I started doing it after, I think, a meet last year in April. So April 2024. I had a bad day in the snatch, and I'm getting to the clean and jerk, and I'm just I'm all riled up. You know when you have a bad day, whether it's powerlifting or anything at a competition, and it's a bad day in a certain movement, then you got to move on. You still have more competition to do, right? And you can't let it ruin the rest of your competition by just having a bad day on one movement. And so I could feel that, and so what I did was I just put on some reggae, kind of calmed down, started just kind of start moving, just feel it, a little bit of a calming effect. So that's what I've been doing with my music lately. Like less of just, except when you squat. When I'm squatting, yeah, sometimes you gotta just, go crazy. But that's pretty much it. We're just gonna get in there and get going and drink the rest of this dog shit energy drink. Gosh, that's bad. Unless Gorilla Mind, you want to sponsor me, then it's amazing. It's absolutely perfect. Anyways, that's it. We're gonna cut to some snatches. Are we good? All right. I don't know. I realized that I have trained 12 days in a row. So that went about how you would expect for training that many days in a row. The clean and jerks went horrible. The snatches were okay, but again, like I couldn't find my balance really. And then my squats were just, took it easy. Tomorrow, we will still hit a workout tomorrow, but like Sunday's a rest day. That absolutely nothing. And then Monday is going to be traveling, so it might end up being a rest day. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to take it easy next week. But yeah, my body's just really tired, and yeah, I can just. It's been through a lot, training 12 days in a row is just never, like, that's just not smart on my part. And, my training is, reflects that, if you're not recovering right and you're not taking the right steps to get, to get to the goals you need, and recovery is part of that, your training is going to show. If you're not recovering right and you're not actually, putting as much into your recovery as you are your training is going to go downhill. So, just you got to focus on recovery. Recovery is just as important, and I have not been up to par with that. So, the snatches, I'm happy that I hit 110, but yeah, again, like it just nothing to write home about on the snatches. So we're about to pull into Chili's. I got a steak from Chili's, so I'm excited. For that. I'm gonna grab that, and then we're gonna. I got a Chili's gift card for my birthday. No big deal, But yeah, like I don't know. People try to avoid restaurants and stuff and like going out to eat, which is a good thing. But you can get good food. Like you just get a steak with 2 servings of broccoli. That right there, done. That's a good high protein meal, healthy. You're good, man. Like that's just part of it. Like if you're gonna go out to eat, like it's okay to go out to eat if you're cutting or bulking, unless you're training for a show. which I'm not, like, it's okay to go out to eat, but like, you have to have the discipline to not order the chicken crispers or a 3 for me or a burger with fries or a steak. You'd be like, oh yeah, I got a steak, but you got the loaded mashed potatoes and fries and, you know, all this extra shit that you didn't actually need when you could have just got broccoli with it, you know? So, like, you can go out to eat, just, you know, have the discipline to not order that, you know, the crappy foods. But, yeah, I don't have much else to say. Tomorrow we just got back. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow, but it's the last day, and then we got a rest day. We'll probably take 2 rest days. So, yeah, that's all I got for today. Overall, not a great training, but, you know, that's okay. And I know why. So that's a comforting thing. Like, I know exactly why my training didn't go well. So, yeah, that's all I got. All right.